Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to my review of the Bachmann Class 101 two-car DMU set in Network Southeast Livery. This comes with passengers, and this is also fitted with DCC Sound. So I'm going to bring you through just taking a look at the model, and after that we'll do a quick run out on the layout. On the back of the box there's actually a quick history of the Class 101, and it's interesting to note that these were built between 1956 and 1959. 153 of the two-car units were actually put into service. They had 47 years of service, and back in 2005 a two-car version of the 101 was added to the National Collection. So a great record of service from the 153 of these two-car units that were produced at the time. Okay, let's take a look inside now, and we'll actually open up the box and we'll take a closer look. Okay, I've just taken off the outer packaging, and these are packaged in the usual way for the Bachmann DMUs. Each of the cars being packaged individually. It comes with a bit of documentation here, just some physical breakdown of the model and all the various piece parts that are in there, and if you needed to get any replacements for some of these. So this is the typical sheets that you would normally get. Now this is pre-fitted with DCC Sound, so that's already in the model. And it does come with another sheet, which I think is very useful, and it actually outlines the function list, and you can see it there. It goes from F0 to F15 for this particular model, so we'll get to try some of these out when we get it on the layout later on. Okay, so just a typical documentation you get with a Bachmann model. Okay, let's take a look at the two cars. This is the heavier of the two. This is would be the power unit. So we'll just unbox this guy. Okay. So let's take a look at this guy. So this is first of all, this is an absolutely beautiful looking model. I am a great fan of the Network Southeast livery. Like all Bachmann's engines, it's a heavy engine, so there's a good weight in the body here. You can probably just see in the cab there, and hopefully we can get, hopefully that's in focus. You've got the actual passengers, and there's a generous coupling of passengers. There's also a driver up the front. If you can probably just see him, just about see him in there. And as I said, there's a generous distribution of passengers, and the detail is actually very good on these passengers. They're reading the newspaper, doing various things that you might be doing on a trip. So we'll just move that guy over there. Let's take a look around the other side. So again, some passengers in there on the other side in the windows, and you can see a lady reading the book up the front there. So really very good detail on the model. Very nice livery, as I said. A lot of good detail underneath. Pickups from both bogies, and as I said, we'll get to see this running out a little bit later on. So really looking forward to seeing this. It's got the chroma on the windows effect, and with very good quality, and overall a very nice job, and in the very nice Network Southeast livery. So let's just take a look at the second unit. It's a lot lighter, as I would expect. And just on the top here we've got it's a detailing kit, and it actually has the seats, I assume, that were removed to put in the speaker assembly. It's got the blanking plate for the DCC socket, and just all alternative couplers in there, and some additional detailing. So nice to get all of those. So we'll just take that away. And here is the second car. Again, very nice livery, much lighter of course, no power in here. There is pickup from the rails, so there is DC pickup, and I would assume that's to power some lighting on the model, as it should have front and rear lighting, and I suspect it also has coach lighting as well. We'll see that when we get going. So again, very nice detail. Again, there's a man reading the paper in there, in one of the back seats, and a few other ladies reading a book. Somebody else maybe having a little bit of a sleep. So very nice level of detail. I think it's a very good idea actually putting passengers into these models. It just really makes them all the more real, and along with the things like the coach lighting. So a little bit less detail underneath. It's a bit simpler. There's the standard couplers on there. It's got just at the front there. You can see the spring buffers, which is again a nice level of detail. And the wipers you can see on the front of the lighting. So overall, top class model, nicely detailed. Very nice having the passengers in there. So really looking forward to getting this guy out on the tracks and running. So let's go, and that's the next thing we'll do. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we've got the DMU on the layout now, and we're just going to turn on the lights. And the first thing you'll notice is that both the front directional lights and also the internal lights come on at the same time. So we do have coach lighting, that's controlled from the main lighting function. So we're just starting up the motor now, and you can hear the diesel engine sound, which is pretty good. And we'll play with a few of the other sounds that are on the system here. There's not too many. There's the guard's whistle, the buzzer to the driver, and you'll hear one of the horns, and we'll have another horn, a short horn, and then we'll have some of the doors slamming, and then we'll get ready to get going. Overall, the sounds are pretty good. A smallish subset of sounds, doesn't have as many as most diesels would have, but it is a more limited vehicle, and away we go. And the lights look pretty good there. So it's a good smooth runner, as you'd expect from any of the Bachmann locomotives. And I think the lighting is pretty good, and I think the passengers really like it. Okay, we're going to pick up the speed a little bit here, and a very smooth runner, as you can see, and very steady, good control, and nice smooth sound. So very pleased. Looks like a very nice running vehicle. So we're just going to try out, see how she goes at really slow speed and bring her to a stop. And I think, as you can see, very nice slow speed here, and a very nice steady stop. So good control into DCC, which is good to see. And again, very nice looking model on the layout. Okay, so the last test we're going to do is a low light test, and this is really to show the effect of the coach lighting and the passengers that are inside. So we've dimmed the lights here, so I've done a kind of exposure match, so it is a little bit brighter than it actually is in the room, but you can see a good effect of the coach lights there, and I think it looks, with the passengers inside, it looks very realistic, and I think the effect with the combination of low light conditions with the passengers and the internal coach lighting works really well, and really adds to the realism of the model. So well done to Bachmann for that. I think this is something I think other manufacturers and Bachmann themselves should look into a little bit more. Looking very realistic look there, isn't it? And you can see also the number of people that are inside in the coach, so it looks like a busy coach on the way home on an evening, and very realistic. That's really the run out on the layout. I do have another video that goes through a longer run, and I'll put that link in the description, so you can get a better feel for what the unit looks like on the layout, how it performs. I'm quite pleased with it. I think it performs well. The sounds, albeit limited, are very realistic, and I think they fit well. I think the detail of the coach lighting and the passengers really is very good, and makes this a very complete model. I suppose for some people the only addition might be some weathering, and obviously that's up to individual taste, but I think this is a good, ready to run model, well equipped, and I think I'm pretty pleased with it, and I'll be hanging on to this one. Okay, so let's do a summary of the Bachmann 32-290DS. This is a 2-car DMU in the Network Southeast Livery. It's got both directional and coach lighting. It's got factory installed DCC Sound, and it's got some nice extra features with the driver and passengers pre-installed, and also some nice spring buffers. Retail selling price is between £250 to £290 sterling, and it is worthwhile shopping around because you will see quite a variety in that range. Now we get to the final scorecard. So overall, the performance of the 32-2090DS is very good, both low speed, mid speed and high speed, so giving it a 4.5 star. The detailing is good overall, and giving a 4 star there. The sound, again, good sounds, albeit a limited number of sounds, but 4 star on that one. And then the extra features, so this would be things like the installed passengers, the driver, etc. would be part of this. The internal coach lighting, so some good extra features in here. Packaging and documentation is good, in line with pretty well all Bachmann locomotives that you would see. And overall the score coming out at a 4 stars, and I highly recommend it as well at that. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you can give it a thumbs up, and maybe if you want to subscribe. And I'd also be interested to hear what you think about the 32-290DS. If you've had one, or if you've got to see one, please add it in the comments. We'll be interested to get some feedback on that, and any feedback on the video. Okay, thank you now, and hope to see you again on a video in the near future. Bye for now.